It's been 1 year since a fire in an Illinois school building took the life of a West Lafayette man. But Manny Cervantes' family says his legacy lives on. News 18 Samantha Tiki joins us with more on how the family is coping 1 year after Cervantes' death. Sam.
Gina, family members say Cervantes was a kind person who made a lasting impression on everyone he met. And although it's been a year since the fire that took the man's life, investigators are still working to figure out what led Cervantes to the building that day. Outside this West Lafayette home sits a reminder of the life of 35-year-old Manny Cervantes. A life that Sister Karina Venus says inspired so many and ended too soon.
He made you feel like you were the only person in the world that mattered.
Cervantes, an avid cycler, was traveling around the country working on a cycling documentary when he took a job at a music festival in Chillicothe, Illinois. Soon after, Cervantes went missing, leaving behind his bike and videography equipment. Items that Venus says were some of her brother's most prized possessions.
So just for him to leave that behind, that's not like him.
On the morning of May 15th, the day after Cervantes' disappearance, the old school center in Farmington, Illinois caught fire. 2 weeks later, Cervantes' body was found under rubble on the third floor of the building, located 45 miles east of where he went missing. Venus says her family is wanting answers.
We have all these wonderful memories, but then it's always like, well, why? How did that happen?
The Farmington coroner's office says Cervantes died of smoke inhalation, but investigators are still trying to determine the cause of the fire and what brought Cervantes to the school building.
We can't rule out anything until we get more information, because we're kind of right now we're at a loss to even know why he even came to town and why he ended up at the school.
Farmington Police Chief Carl Powell says with very little evidence to go on, they're asking anyone with information to contact police.
We're still looking for people to come forward to tell us something, because I don't think he walked from Chillicothe to Farmington.
And as Venus and her family wait for answers, she says they find peace in remembering who Cervantes was and how he touched the lives of so many.
He understood what was important in life. You know, he wasn't about materialistic things, and he was more about just enjoying and being grateful for everything around.
At the time of his death, Cervantes was working on a cycling documentary called Bikelantis. His family took over where he left off, and the movie is now in post-production. Samantha Tiki, News 18.